Hey there, I'm Signalis, and for Steam Next Fest I played 50 demos over 9 streams over on Twitch, and here's everything I played on day 8. I really didn't expect to like Necrosmith as much as I did. You create weird Frankenstein monsters from body parts you find lying around, from skeletons, zombies, aliens, all sorts of things, and you send them out to conquer the land for you. It feels like this game is going to be easy to learn but hard to master, and until I do get more in depth with the game, I don't think I'm going to have the full experience of it. But what I did experience was fun. Nine Souls is a strong contender in the Souls-like genre. It has a very dark storyline, but it blends it really seamlessly with its almost rhythmic, satisfying combat. It puts a lot of combat focus on the perfect blocking, and it feels very rewarding to pull off. Signalis is another game that feels heavily inspired by Resident Evil and Silent Hill. While it definitely controls far better than the other ones I played during Next Fest, I still felt really stuck on the initial objectives, and I just didn't vibe with the whole thing. Again, maybe folks with more nostalgia for those kind of games would have a better time than me, but just not my jam. The Spirit and the Mouse felt pretty disappointing to me. Like, it looks like it's oozing with charm, but then once I get into it, just felt like an early 2000s, like, movie tie-in game. The objectives and collectathon gameplay kind of felt like more of a chore to complete than a joy. It just didn't have the spirit in it for me, really. Some younger audiences or like more very chill gamers might like it, but I feel like it didn't have enough for me yet. I really wanted to like Witchy Life Story. I really did, but it did nothing for me. Like, the aesthetic and the art style are all stunning. The character creation was super inclusive and wonderful. However, I found loads of the crafting process really hollow and annoying and just unintuitive at times. I didn't feel engaged by any of the characters. And then even for a visual novel style game, it felt too wordy for me, like too much hollow chatter. Now this game I've swapped out for another one, which I'll explain why in the next video, but Monster Prom Monster Road Trip is a difficult one for me to evaluate here. I did get quite a bit of enjoyment from the original Monster Prom, but I think with this one, it's just too early for me to really give it a fair assessment. I'm not vibing with it as much as the original one. I think it might be because there's a bit too much going on that I haven't really learnt yet, and a couple of features are still locked out, so I get to see like how it all comes together. But I'm excited to see where it goes, and we'll see if it does hold up to the original. And that is it. That is everything I played up on Twitch over Steam Next Fest, but I have an actual surprise for your drop tomorrow. Stay tuned and see you then.